And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Vintage Story. All right, I've got everything poured. There's a set of steel screws that I can go with. You know, when the time comes, I'm gonna need some steel rods too. But you know, I've already cut into our steel supply quite a bit, and I don't want to do it too much. Alright, so what we're going to do now, because we're going to probably need some more crucibles. I've already consumed one crucible to make rubber for the copper cables. So I want to show off the clay making system for this mod. So we're going to need, obviously, another hull. And then we're going to need... let's see. Am I out? Am I out of wire already? Wow. Wow, that was a lot of wire. I went through a lot of wire already. Alright. Get that back. Clay former. I always forget the recipe for these. So, corners. And... wait, why do I have there? There. And a wire. Okay. And then the clay former. That goes down. This goes up. And these go there. And the hole goes in the middle. There's my clay former. So now, the electric kiln needs some more stuff and things. Okay. Grab these. Okay. So I need at least one more machine hull. Then I need one of these, and this will be fun. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 4, and I'm always losing my screwdriver. Okay. So there's that, then that, and that. Gets me the electric kiln. Fantastic. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a chest. And then I'm going to upgrade said chest to a really big chest. Right? And I've got this. I built this in between episodes. This is just a raw clay crucible. Right? Raw clay crucible. I want did a couple stacks of raw blue clay, because I made it out of blue clay, and I just want to be consistent. And we're going to come on over here. We're going to take that. We're going to take that. We're going to take that. Put these off to the side here. And the item hatch, please. This, I'm going to change. Let's see. I want to bring out some wire. Like so. We're going to have the iron chest there. We're going to have the electric kiln there. 16 flux. Good lord. Uses 4 flux. Alright, thank God. Okay, so what this is... we're going to want a chest in the middle. another chest on this side. Yeah, everything is pretty much right to left with this mod. And this one, it says takes clay from a container on top and outputs to container on the bottom. That is wrong. That is wrong. Right to left. Now, set which item by crouching and right-clicking with that item. Right? So I have the raw crucible. Crouch, right-click. Now it's like, oh, I'm going to make the raw crucible. And then we can take the crucible. You know what? I'm gonna keep the raw crucible over here. Because if I want to change this recipe up, I'm gonna need that to change it back. And then what I do is you just put clay in here, and it goes through. Network using 20. Oh, there that is. Oh, I can see particles. I can see particles. There's another crucible. And boom. Crucible on the outside. Now they don't... Oh, they do stack. I wonder what they stack to. So you can see it's using... I don't know. How many do you think? 3? I mean, it's coded, so it kind of calculates how much it needs, but maybe, let's see, 282, 382. Give me another one. Yeah, it's using 3, which seems like a lot to me, but you know, it is what it is. It's automated, and now I'm getting crucibles for days, and so I can take. And of course, I can take resin and the sulfur that I've been making, and I can make a bunch of rubber. Now, he's got a mixer in here, and a mixer is really... yeah, it's made to, you know, automate stuff, but it needs an immense amount of steel. Like, it's so much steel. That in order to even make this, you would need a pretty hefty setup already. How are we doing on water? We are doing great. And now we have crucibles for days. And now you can even do the same with pottery. I'm going to remove this 400 here. If it's using 3 per one, that's 100 crucibles. I don't know if I need 100 crucibles. So I'm gonna sort of trim this down a little bit. 180 is definitely divided by 3, so that's a good round number to have. So now if you want to make a bunch of like crock pots and such, you can do that, and you can just mass produce them with anything you want. Now, what do we want to do? Now that we've accomplished that. Let's make a couple chandeliers. And now I should have wax and candles. Yep. Ah, too many doors. All right. I don't have any light over here, which is what I want to remedy here. For now, since I don't have any of my chain link, I'll just put this up there. And maybe here. There. Now we have some light at least. I should make a mass chain mold. That would be nice. I won't do that on camera because it's a lot. The mass chain mold. Oh, this thing is a beast. This thing takes so much clay. So much clay. Look at all those crucibles. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking that might be enough. Let's take the rest of that. That's a lot of crucibles, by the way. So yeah, that was a lot of crucibles. And I can restack the remainder of this. Holding down shift and control, by the way. You know, shift will do like one at a time. And control is just like a booster. It just boosts up whatever shift does. Same with right clicking. Control takes more. So control is sort of the key that amplifies the command. Alright, now rumor has it that you can actually run cables, like, instead of having to place them on the wall or the floor, you can actually run them, but I want a little bit more of a stable setup. And you notice that I put a roof over this, and the reason being winter is coming. And I did not want this whole area down here, my little work area down here, I didn't want to fill up with snow. So I put a roof over it. Hopefully that'll keep the snow away. It's kind of weird that this is not filled in. I thought for sure I filled this in. Maybe I had an issue or an error somewhere along the way. Alright, so now that you've seen, you know, a few of the machines in QP Tech, we want to get into how to make new materials. So, I do believe that I need a few iron plates for this. And we are going to try to get into... And boom, there we go. How to pour more material, or how to make more material that doesn't require crucibles, right? How do you make ingots that don't require all these crucibles and the smelting and the manual pouring and all that kind of stuff? Well, there definitely is a way. Most definitely is a way. And I'm hoping I do this right. It's been a while since I've done this. Since I've made the stuff that I need. Okay, you're all going to go up. You're going to come down. I don't know where those came from. Alright. Heating coils, I don't think I need these anymore. These can go back here. Rod screws, I may need more of these. These I definitely am gonna need more of. Until I get my own mod. I've got the plans in the works right now. It's gonna be an enormous mod. I'm trying to build a electricity foundation for the base game. The developer told me I can do, you know, a pull request on the base game, and let's see. I might need another. Let me put another couple iron plates down. Just in case. Just in case. Let's try to pull these up. Can I remove maybe this one and then pull that up? Okay, I mean that's working. So far, so good. Oh, wrong direction. No. Okay, let's see. This can go there. This can go there. Can I... I can. Now, the really hard part is how do I get the material out of here This is... I don't remember this being this difficult. Haha! Ha ha ha! I can't believe I got that. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe I'll do a heavy mold rods. Yeah, sure, why not? Like, I think I got everything else. Or a screw, heavy mold screw. Yeah, this is... Yeah, what sucks about this is you see all the bits that I'm taking out of here? And it still only makes like 12. So that's 20 bits, 21. I'm taking 25 out of here, and yet it only makes 12 screws. So I don't know where the math is wrong on that, but it is what it is. You can sneak with the magnet on. It should work. Nope, maybe not. I just looked at that code. I know that you should be able to sneak and not have it work. Okay, so this is then we need 4 iron plates, which I just happen to have tons of. And it makes the crucible. Small industrial, I mean, it says small, but small industrial crucible. Will smelt metals and make ingots. Right-click to switch between single and alloy mine. And single mode, and obviously single and alloy, that's pretty self-explanatory. Inputs from the top and outputs to the bottom. Requires ingredients to be heated. Requires exact quantities. So... that's pretty self-explanatory, but what we're going to do is show, like, hey, what if we wanted maybe more tin bronze, right? If we wanted more tin bronze ingots, I sketched down, like, ideal quantities here. So if we're going to use 3 full stacks of copper, how much tin do we need? We only need 120. That's all we need in terms of tin. And this will get us 3 of these plus 1 of these will get us 66 ingots worth of tin. Well, tin bronze. Man, is it nighttime already? Oh, it's getting Getting dark earlier now. This is the only game I have ever played that the time of year actually affects how much sunlight is out. So what we need to do is figure out, is this gonna be enough? So right for now I'm just keeping this stuff sort of in the neighborhood. So we're gonna need the item hatch. We're gonna need the heater. We're not gonna need the press. Not gonna need that. So what do we need for this? We need the thing here. But how do we get power to it? Well, glad you asked. Glad you asked. We can go to cable. Cable. And cable junction. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a screwdriver, obviously. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. Now, let's see if this actually works. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the cable junction back here. Boink. Can we connect? Hey, look at that. Glorious. Now, we need the item hatch on top. Remember, because the ingredients need to be heated, so we can put the ingredients in. Remember, exact quantities needed. We're going to turn this into alloys mode. No, not single. Now it's in alloys mode, right? So, this uses, oh, close. This uses 8 flux, and then the heater here uses 16 flux. So that is exactly how much we have. And then this will slowly heat. Oh, you can see temperature. It doesn't update in the UI for some reason. Like you have to open and close it to see the temperature. The next level of heater obviously uses more power and it heats faster. Right? There's a lot of debug information in there. Obviously direct power links to that right there, which is the coordinates. Maybe? Maybe not. I'm not sure. And it just consumed all of that. And you can see pouring 60 tin bronze ingots. So this will produce 66 tin bronze. Right? And then we can use this to craft an immense amount of materials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some chests. I'm going to need more chests than that. Let me grab a bunch of chests. Boink. 12 should do it for now. I'm gonna go grab some black. So we've generated quite a lot of linen this year. This was, you know, I wanted to grow as much as possible during the growing season. And a few more. There we go. And put those away. So what I want is a sort of wall of these crystals are just found while mining. You know, I've done a lot of mining in between episodes. What do we want? The ingots. I've changed this room around a little bit. I've raised the ceiling up here. I I am thinking we're going to want a line for, say, copper, tin. Well, copper, tin, bronze. Because you don't really need tin. The tin ingots. You can make some stuff out of it. Tin rods. See, tin rods. You can make pipe wrench, but pipe wrench you can pretty much use any rods. Chandeliers, fine. If you wanted to do that. Tin plate, I guess, is used. Oh, see, that takes bronze, so you don't really need that. Ice box, I'm not even sure if that works. Tin block isn't really used for anything. Archimedes screw is again. So yeah, we have copper, tin, bronze, iron, right? Copper, tin, bronze, iron, bismuth, because that's one of my favorite things to make little metal decorations out of. And what else might we? Oh, we need steel, of course. Let's see. What else? Copper and silver, maybe? So if we take all of our copper ingots, right? Oh, we had exactly 100. That's awesome. There we go. All of our tin bronze. This will free up a lot of floor space. No. Good. There we go. Because when I start crafting or smelting with that crucible, we are going to make many piles. And I don't want, I don't want a whole room of piles of ingots and piles of plates. It's way more compact. To do it in here. And then steel plates I can do there. And let me grab the steel. That can go there. Then I'm going to control right click all of these and that'll lock them in place. So the rest of these pretty much, like silver, I don't think is needed. Silver ingots. Oh, silver ingots aren't really used for anything specific. Black bronze? Wait. Black bronze is silver? Oh, I had no idea. I've never made black bronze. I've only ever made tin bronze. I don't have any recipes for black bronze. So we're gonna have silver and gold here. And if I need ingots for these, I can rearrange a little bit of it. But those are going to be our main materials. So what I can do is start ramping up material production. So what I want to do is go out here. You can see our fruit trees are actually growing quite a bit. Oh, I hear. Oh, there's a rift right there. That's just great. It looks like these are done. Tin bronze. I told you it was 66 ingots, right? 66 ingots. I'm gonna take that away, and I'm gonna put the iron one in there. Iron chest, yes, please. And then let's turn off. So I like turning off the heater as I put the ingots in, or put the nuggets in. So I can put 4 more in there, right? These should not be heating at all. These are not heating. So I can put 4 more stacks of copper in there. You can see now why, you know, I've been building up why I've been doing so much mining and stuff and building up all our materials. Because this is just glorious being able to do this. Point, 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 point. And then we need to change the mode. Obviously, we're not doing an alloy this time around. And this is going to be, whew, so many ingots. Each one of these is 20, 40, 60, 80. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 times 6 is what? 6 times 8 is 48. 480? 480 ingots, I think, is all of these. So it, you know, it takes, you know, now they're heating up. Once they get to temperature, bingo. Yep, 480 ingots. So this will just sit and pour out all of those ingots. It's glorious. It's so good. So how are we going to make, like, steel? How are we going to make steel? Well, steel can be made, I believe, if memory serves, in the advanced bloomery machine. Processes iron bearing nuggets and charcoal into iron. Also processes blister steel ingots into steel ingots. So yeah, this needs quite a bit of power. I don't think we would have enough power. I would need at least one of the next level of power gen, because all of these combined is generating 24, and that the next level of boiler. See, this boiler block can supply 4 turbines, and each turbine and generator can do 32, so it's a substantial savings. You know, or a substantial amount of power for one heat source. And then the heat source we can use is, I think it's an bronze industrial oven is basically a heat source. It's a fancy fire pit. But yeah, this is a nice change. It's a nice thing to build. If we want oven, bronze industrial oven. That was just tin bronze and a chute. Boing. There it is. So yeah, this is just like, it's just a fancy fire pit. That's all it is. But it can be automated, which is glorious. Is this done yet? I have been waiting for this to get done. Good Lord, that's taken a while. All right. Well, we made some progress, and it's going to take a while for these to pour, right? This isn't the fastest machine in the world. Pouring 401. What did it run out of power? There it is. 8 devices, network using 8. There we go. I think we're pouring again. Yep, we're pouring it. Oh, I just don't hear the sound effect. Well, that was weird. We had 16 flux, 8 flux. We should have had enough. Why was that red, I wonder? 8, 16, and 8. Yeah, that should have been enough. I don't know why that was red. Using 8. Huh. That was weird. There must be like a rounding problem or something. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. And thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.